Guys, what is up? It's your boy CLOAKEDSPHERE here, representing Asphalt Cinema, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to make your own YouTube background. I do make my own. I also give out free ones to people, but today I'm going to be doing a little bit different. First, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a YouTube background. So, yay! I know you're all cheering on the other side of the computer screen. Okay, first, what you guys are gonna want to do is you guys are gonna go and copy and paste the MediaFire link that I have posted in the description for the YouTube background template. This is a Photoshop document. Okay, guys, you cannot use GIMP or any other picture editor on this. Make sure you have Adobe Photoshop. It doesn't matter what kind of Adobe Photoshop. Just make sure you have Photoshop. CS3, CS4, CS5, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you have Adobe Photoshop. Once you download that, yada yada yada, second, you're gonna open up Photoshop. And while that's opening, probably take very little time, but while that's opening, I'm going to tell you guys a couple things. First, start off, subscribe to our channel here, Asphalt Cinema, and my channel, CLOAKEDSPHERE, because there will be more of these videos to come. Okay, guys, well, now that you got Photoshop up, you're going to go to File, Open, and you're going to go, well, mine saved in Mods for Games. Then you're going to go all the way to the bottom to where there's a Photoshop document. See? YouTube background. So we're going to open that up. And wait for this to open. Okay, now that that's open, you're going to come up with something like this. You're going to click Channels, and then you're going to click Layers again, and layers will pop up. Okay, now you're going to get all of this. Yeah. Doesn't look like much right now, but hang on. Here comes the cool part. You're going to click on Layer 7, and you're going to click on this box next to what looks like a trash can. Don't click the trash can unless you mess up on something. Okay, create new layer, which is what that does. Then you're going to come over here to the gradient tool. See that? Gradient tool. Oh. Choose your specific color. Today, because I know my buddy Watson's probably going to be watching this, I'll make it a light green. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it, you can see my little marker in the middle, take it, bring it down all the way to the bottom around here, and then click, and then drag it down to the bottom, doesn't matter where, like you can see right here. And then something like that should happen. Now that happened, here comes the cool part. You're going to come back over to Layers, click on the little tab that says Normal, and you're going to come up to Overlay. Click Overlay, and now check it out. Look at that, all nice and green. Okay, well, that's basic YouTube background. If that's what you want, you can have that. Make it multicolored, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit better way of making a background. Okay, what you're going to do now is create a new layer by clicking on that thing again, switching up the colors by clicking the two arrows, and making one of the colors black. I use black because it's just easier for me to get the colors correct on YouTube. Now that you got that, you're going to just basically click right here, or click right about here, and then drag it up. And then it should come up with like a black bar in the bottom. Now you know you're doing something right, because now it's going to look professional. It's not going to have all these different colors. Basically, this is going to give you a professional look. Okay, second, what you guys are going to need to do is go back to your internet, go over to Google, and we're going to look for some type of renders. They're called renders. Basically, they're PNG, .png formats for files. They're pictures, just basically with no background. So let's see. Let's go with a Call of duty render. Click on images, and then what we're gonna do is let's see here. Let's pick this guy. This guy looks cool. The quality's kind of crappy, but whatever. Okay, now you're gonna right click, save picture as. And you're gonna save it to where you want, name it as you want. Just don't take away that .png. So let's call this YouTube tutorial. Save. Then just downsize that. Okay, now that you're back in Photoshop, you're going to click File again, then you're going to click Open. Now you're going to look for your file that you just got. So mine would be the YouTube tutorial, if I can find it. There it is. Okay, now you see how awesome this guy looks right now in Photoshop? And you see how you have the shitty name down here? To get rid of that, you're going to come up here all the way to the top over here. You're going to click this little thing with like little dash marks. It's called the rectangle tool. You're going to click right here, and you're just going to drag it like this, and lines should start appearing over the name. Make sure you get it all covered. Then it'll go something like that. Then on your keyboard there should be a button that says delete. Just click that, and then it's gone. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hit Control A, then Control C, because that copies the image. Control A selects the entire image. Control C copies the image. And then when you get back here, you're going to create a new layer. Then you're going to hit Control V. Now as you can see, you have your guy here, which just was pasted. Now, if you want to freeform him, like move him around and stuff, you can just hit Control and move him around. But if you want to like make him bigger, make him smaller, you know, do all that kind of stuff, you're going to hit Control T. And now you have full range of motion on whatever you want to do to him. So normally with people that have lines on the bottom right here, I normally hit Shift because it doesn't mess up all the pixels when you're upsizing. And then drag it down to about here. And then while you're down here, you're going to just click on one of these random things, and then you're going to hit Apply. Then you're going to take this layer, you're going to click on the layer, drag it down under your layer that is at the bottom, the black bar or whatever bar color you're using. Now you can see it doesn't look hideous, doesn't look ugly, it looks actually pretty professional right now. Now we're going to click this little magnifying glass down by the colors, click zoom in a bit. What I like to do is give the guy a little bit of blur using, I believe it's this tool. Yes, the blur tool. You see mine's a little bit big right now. Hang on, I need to downsize that. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, well now that you got your size of blur you want, just lightly shed it over wherever you want. And I just kind of blur spots. Kind of makes it look more realistic. Like right there. Over the goggles to kind of make it look like he has kind of foggy goggles. Over this to kind of just make it look a little bit cooler. Where else should we put it? Around the smoke. And you're just going to keep tapping and clicking. Okay, now you're going to click on this again. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. and you're going to get back to normal, and it should look pretty professional once you're done. Okay, now that you got your guy in there, you want to add some text. Yes, I know. First, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the giant letter T, and then what you're going to do after that is you're going to click on your layer, your black bar layer, which mine is layer 9. Create a new layer and click on the image. Then you're going to choose your font. Let's see here. Just go with something simple. Right there. I'm going to make mine a 72. YouTube tutorial. Okay, now I can move it around because I'm up here. Down here, if you want to highlight it, make it any color you want. I'll make it red for the hell of it. And then you can see, there you go, you got red. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come up here, edit, and then click transform, go down to 90 degrees counterclockwise. If you want it to go on the left side, almost said right side. If you want it to go on the left side, you're going to click counterclockwise. If you want it to go on the right side, you want it to just click 90 degrees clockwise. So, okay, now I'm just going to click off of that, click the T again, create new layer, tap again, subscribe. Then rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Then you want to add like your name and stuff. You can put it wherever you want. Right over here is where your featured video will be, like your video right around here. You probably want to put it like right here, or like right up here, maybe up here somewhere. Somewhere where just people can see it. On the sides, that's where I mainly do mine. But yeah. If you guys like this tutorial or thought it was helpful, please feel free to subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.